Okay, so we have SSS and SAS. So we have side, 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 and side angle sides. This is how you tell if two triangles are congruent to each other using notation. So side, side, side is when a pair of triangles have three congruent sides. So there needs to be a congruent side, and a congruent side. That's why it's called SSS. Pretty nice, huh? Even tells you how to find it. SAS is when a pair of triangles have a congruent side, a congruent angle, then a congruent side in that order. I'm going to repeat that. In that order. It has to be side, then angle, then side for it to work for SAS. Okay? So, here we go. We are going to identify, so numbers 1 through 12, you're going to identify if the following pairs of congruent triangles have side, 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 angle, side, or neither. And if so, you're going to identify the congruent sides and angles. Okay, so here we go. First things first, I see that we have a side 1 and a side 1 congruent here. I see that we have a side 2 congruent between these two, the same type of tick marks. And then we have the bow tie going on that we learned about previously. So I know that these are congruent angles right here. So let's look. We have a side, an angle, and a side. We have a side, an angle, and a side. So that means we have side, angle, side as our answer. Look at that. All right, looking at number 2 here. So we have a side 1 and a side 1. They have the same tick mark. Then I have a side 2 and a side 2. They also have the same tick mark. And then I also have this reflexive side here, right? They share the same side. So this would be my side 3, which means if I have side 1, side 2, side 3, side 1, side 2, side 3, for both of these, that means our answer is going to be side, side, side congruency. That means I can prove that these two triangles are equal to each other. Same with side, angle, side. You can prove that these two triangles are equal to each other if we were writing proofs, but we ain't. Last one I'm going to do on the front with you. So we have an angle 1 here with 1 tick mark and an angle 1 here with 1 tick mark. Then we have an angle 2 here and an angle 2 here with the double tick mark. And then we have some vertical angles going on because this is making a bow tie. So this is angle 3. Well, I have angle, 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 and angle, angle, angle. If I have angle, 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 and angle, 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 that's going to be a neither. And I was just having a lot of fun saying that. So I have neither here. I can't say that these are congruent to each other. So this is neither side, 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 nor is it side, angle, side. So that's how you're going to handle the front. On the back side here, it says that you have to identify the congruency you need to make the triangle side, 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 or side, angle, side congruency. And then you got to write the congruency triangle statement. So in this one, it's asking me, hey, can you make this be proved as side, side, side? Sure, I can definitely do that. So number 1, I have a side right here with these double tick marks. I also have this reflexive side. That's an automatic side 2, okay? So if I have these two sides, then I have to prove this last side. I have to say that this side and this side would be my side 3. And I'm going to give them some proper tick marks here. XW is congruent to YF. Okay? Now we are going to write out a triangle congruency statement. So you might write yours differently from mine, but remember when you write triangle congruency, order matters. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna write my first triangle, and I'm gonna go from side side 1, side 2, side 3. So I'm going to go X, Y, W. X, Y, W is congruent. So I have to repeat that. I have to go from side 1, side 2 to side 3. So I have to go side 1, side 2, side 3. So I have to say F, W, Y. W, Y. Okay? So triangle X, Y, W is congruent to triangle F, W, Y. And again, they followed that same pattern. Side 1, side 2, side 3. Side 1, side 2, side 3. Okay? So that's how you're going to handle the back. You're going to do the same thing. You just look at what it's asking you to prove, get that third side or that third angle or whatever the third thing it needs to prove using side, side, side or side, angle, side, and then write that congruent triangle statement. So I need this stuff here. Okay, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.